No, we're all going to sit as a group.
Oh, are we? And then we go to the mic?
Well, it's confusing.
Josh, do we start on stage or not?
In our test run, we all agreed to sit up here. So Josh could just introduce us.
All right.
Hey, we're about to go, Josh.
The mic was too tight.
Oh, Josh is going to sit there.
Right, he's going to sit by the computer.
No, that's Barb.
Oh.
You're sitting, you and me are in the middle.
Okay.
You guys, we gotta be in the audience.
But I thought we were all going to be up here.
We're all started the audience.
Oh, we are?
To do stand up for each other.
Yeah, we changed while you were gone.
Oh, okay.
By the way, we're live right now.
Maybe we're live. I don't know. All right. Good.
Make sure, Amber,
We have to all sit
you
6
have to
feet apart.
communicate with us. Josh doesn't know when to start, so use the light to tell him when you switch to the stage.
We may have already started.
Everyone can hear us
Oh, yeah.
right now. So.
Great. Fantastic.
Guys,
We have to be 6 feet apart.
Good.
I know, but just stay.
Oh, and Amber, make sure you're recording the camera. Hit record. That's fine. It's fine. Listen, guys. It's fucked. Oh, is it working?
It's working.
Yeah, it's live streaming.
Yay,
Wait,
bravo,
but is it
woo!
live streaming to the link that I sent everyone? That's the question.
They'll find us.
Hang on. I'm very anal about this. Is
I'll
it?
figure it out.
Oh, yes. Oh, God, it is working.
Yes, say hello then.
No, it's not. It's not. This is the 15-second thing. Well, it is or it isn't. One way or the other, it's working. Hi. Hi, guys. Hello. We're going to just start this. Wait, is it 7 yet? It's 7. All right. Perfect. Excellent. Perfect. Everyone's tense. I like this. Welcome to my world. Well, guys, this is FlappCast Behind the Funny. Now, the plan was that I came in last night and I set everything up thinking that I knew what I was doing, because I'm a man. And as it turns out, that may not have been what had happened. So there's two possibilities right now. You could be watching this right now at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or you're not watching this and you're confused and possibly a little frustrated, but you will be watching this later when we upload this video onto YouTube, and it will not be live streamed. It will just be streamed. You will be streaming it, but it won't be live streamed. Those are the two possibilities. So for Category 1, welcome. For Category 2, we'll see you in an hour. Excellent. All right. So look, guys, we're streaming this from Flappers Comedy Club and Restaurant. I'm a comedian. I'm also the booker here, or I was. But as you all know, everything got shut down. And we have made a decision that we don't want to keep the comedy. We don't want to stop the comedy. We want to keep the comedy going. So as long as we have this stage every night of the week, either at 7 p.m. or sometime, there will be comedy coming from this stage. We're going to iron out the kinks in 1 to 2 years, and by then it'll really work. It'll really be there. And that is what we're going to do. I'm going to do a little bit of stand-up, then we're going to bring us a few other people up to do a little bit of stand-up, and then we're going to just talk, and we're going to see how it goes. And it's, you know what? It's going to be messy. It's not going to be perfect, but that's okay.
It's totally okay.
It's not. I'm going to be talking about this for years with my therapist, but that's okay. No, it's not okay. There we go. All right. So as I said, I'm Josh. Hi.
Hi, Josh.
Hi. Wow. I'm hearing myself, so that's a possible thing. That's something. I am Josh. A little bit about myself. I didn't lose my virginity until I was 32 years old. Here's what's frustrating. Everyone in the room has heard me say that so many times
Still funny.
it has no effect on them. But for those of you that haven't heard, I know I look like someone who may have lost their virginity when they were 28. I get that. I get that I'm not quite. I don't quite. And then people will come up to me and they'll go, "Oh, I don't believe you. I don't believe. I think you're still a virgin." So that's always fun. People ask me, why did it take so long They ask if it took long for religious reasons, and I always like to say, yes, there is no God. But here's the thing. It took me a long time because of fear. I was afraid to ask people out. I was afraid to take a risk. So I encourage everyone who's watching this to take a non-coronavirus risk. Don't do anything for your personal safety, but if there's somebody that you're in love with, because I heard this quote that says, don't try to spend your life avoiding having your heart broken, because it will only break from loneliness anyway.
True.
And so I encourage you, if there was someone that you were meaning to ask out, and even though you can't go out tonight, Zoom them, Skype them, text them, ask them out. Ask them out after this show. Because
But
if you
only
do,
with the right link.
because if you do, and they say yes, it will be because of a quote from Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Yes.
Okay?
Woo!
All right. So it's time to bring up the first of our wondrous comedians. She performs all over, or at least was performing all over, and hopefully will be performing all over, assuming we survive the apocalypse. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep it going for Laura Hayden. Now I'm going to be very, very safe here.
That's my mic.
Oh, that's your mic. Okay, good.
But you were
Each
wearing
person
gloves, so
has
it's
their own mic. Yes.
so-
All right.
So there's no handshaking.
Excellent. Great.
No handshaking, so it's jazz hands.
All right.
So in the world of coronavirus, there's no handshakings. Apparently we have to greet each other with either jazz hands or elbow. We could do butt bumps, I guess, maybe. Like dogs, maybe we hit butts. This is exciting. No audience show. This is not unsimilar to many shows I've done. So I feel perfectly at home talking to myself in the dark. That's great, with a stage with a pretty rug. I'm excited about this. This feels very much like many shows I've done, so it's perfectly fine. I do work in the medical field. I'm going to put that out there. I'm not an MD. I do have a PhD, but I'm not an MD. And because with the coronavirus, everybody's stuck at home, there's going to be a huge amount of, 1, alcoholics, and 2, babies in December. Alcoholics probably before that. So since there's going to be a lot of, is it stupin? Is that correct? Schleppen, stupin? What's the Jewish term for getting it on? Anyhow, since stupin. Since there's going to be a lot of that, I want you to be safe out there. So I'm going to give you some free medical advice right now. And this is actually medical advice I give my patients who are older and have hip or knee or back pain, because I'll just tell you right now, after food and shelter, there's pretty much only one thing on your mind, no matter what's going on in the world, and it's sex. And since people in the nursing homes now have a lot of time on their hands, internet porn and Viagra, they're hurting themselves so much because they think they can do what they used to do, and now they have bad backs, bad hips, and bad knees, and now they're hurting themselves. So the American government, I swear to God, came out with a pamphlet 2 years ago, December, called Safe Sex for Seniors. So you won't hurt your hips, backs, and knees. You can go to government.org and get your own copy if you like. But here's the deal. The number one safest position to have sex and not hurt hips, backs, and knees happens to be doggy style. That's right. With grandma leaning over the dresser. This way you won't get the coronavirus either. This way, because there's no coughing and sneezing in your face. By the way, with the coronavirus, you can have sex, no kissing. That's the CBC take on sex. The way Josh likes to do it. Anyhow, it's grandma leaning under the dresser, because really neither one of them want to look at each other. That was a lot of my ass in your face, Josh. I'm sorry. I was in Canada one time when I did shows for live people, where I was doing that joke, and some lady shouted out, she goes, "Oh, it's no, so we can both watch the hockey game," which I think is brilliant too, when there was hockey as well. But so that's medical advice. You have bad backs, bad hips, or bad knees. That's the way not to hurt yourself. The other helpful hint in this pamphlet: when you become older, so our older people watching, your skin becomes more delicate, more fragile. So they said to put cornstarch or baby powder in your skin to decrease all the friction from your shagging. So if you happen to see a big cloud of smoke over someone's head, it's because they've been tramping it up. Good for you, you trampy grandma, you little whore. Last piece of medical advice, Viagra, top 10 selling medication in the world. Started out heart medication, found out it had a side effect. Swear to God. We still have heart disease, but Grandpa can pop a tent. God bless America. And it has been shown, I'm just sharing this right now, I'm here all to help everybody. I will tell you that right now, Viagra and laughter has been shown in research do the same thing. It has been Viagra is a vasodilator. That's what it does. It increases blood flow throughout your body. It's been shown that laughter also does the same thing. So this podcast could be helping you in the bedroom. That's all I'm telling you right now. I'm here to help people. I'm here to help. All right, back to Josh.
All right. Yes. Good. Hey, while we're at it, I just want to make sure Amber is. Can you hear me?
Yay, me.
Yeah? You can hear me? Okay. And Amber, you're more than welcome to talk on the booth mic.
Please do, so we can hear.
She's giving nonverbals. Great. Perfect. All right, guys. Well, let's keep this comedy train moving, as it were. Our next comedian coming to the stage performed all over. He was recently in Arizona. Please keep it going for Paul Douglas Moonji.
That's right, 3 names, because why not? It's the end of the world. You know what sucks about this whole 2020 coronavirus thing for me is that I was actually getting everything together in my life. Guys, I just lost 55 pounds over the last 8 months. Thank you. And I was feeling good about myself. And then a 400-pound man came up to me and was like, you know, guys like you and me. Josh, that's offensive, right?
Very.
Especially to guys like you and me. I haven't gotten this great of a response since my last headlining act. This is just amazing. Someone said do comedy in front of no one. It'll be fun. It is fun. This is fun. Dr. Laura was talking to Dr. Laura, right? Is that what Dr. Laura?
Technically, yes.
Dr. Laura, the other Dr. Laura. She was talking about dating and sex and everything. My Bumble account has been bumbling like no business lately. My God. I had like multiple women liking me on Bumble in ways they never have before, and I'm convinced it's because people are quarantined and they're so bored that they're hoping just to match and have like texting. They know we were never going to date to begin with, so why not at least just do the texting part? So I've been ghosted by 2 Bumble dates already. I'm not sure if they got the coronavirus and died or not. That's the weirdest part. I have no idea if they're actually dead or not. Where are we? We're in LA, and so I think we've had like what, 12 cases? We also had 12 cases of beer left in my last Ralph's, so that's how that works. I actually went today and I saw a long line in my Ralph's, and all of a sudden my grandma's fears that we were going to become Venezuela finally happened. So we have officially become a socialist country. Oh, that's right. Was that a Freudian slip? Who knows anymore? I am excited to be here though tonight because if I wasn't here, I'd be in my apartment by myself doing absolutely nothing. Instead, I can do absolutely nothing with Josh, so I'm very excited about that. For those who don't know, Josh and I have been trying to keep the comedy club going, and so therefore, if one of us dies, we'll now know who the other one had the coronavirus. That's basically, if the other one dies, we'll be like, wow, gee, who would have thought Paul had it? That's crazy. So, guys, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We're glad that you are here.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Folks, it's time to bring up your headliner for this evening. She is the owner of the club, and after this, she's going to be beating the crap out of me for getting the technology incorrect. Please keep it going for Barbara Holiday.
Thank you. I just want to make sure I take care of this, everybody. Okay. Yes, look. Now I'm protected. Can you hear me? Can you hear through latex? I should already know this. It's kind of like a condom. This is like a condom for like 5 penises. Look, 5 penises. You just snip it off and you're good to go. So, my God, I haven't done comedy since I was in another country. That's for my Costa Rica girls. Okay, so I am Barbara Holiday. Geez, kind of a boring name. Wait, pardon me. I do need to get prepared. I really should put these on. That's our rule. Nobody in the club without gloves on, right? No glove, no joke. That's the new motto. No glove, no joke. Anyway, so Barbara Holiday, kind of a boring name. You know, I don't even have a middle name. Did you know that? I have no middle name.
No?
So, no, I wanted to get exciting, you know, like J-Lo. So I tried to do that with my name. You know what that makes me? Beho! Beho in the house. That's right. Just call me Beho out there if you're watching. So those of you who know me know a little bit about my background. You know, I am trailer trash. White trailer trash, actually, or should I say vitamin D deficient trailer trash now. I know I don't look like it on the outside, but underneath, Kmart bra, Payless shoes, NASCAR promotional racing underwear. That's right. Skid marks included. No, I don't feel bad for me though. I'm kind of in recovery. It's been like at least 2 years since I have had Pop-Tarts for Thanksgiving. So things are looking good. Things are looking good. So what's up with me? Well, let's see. In the last 2 days, I've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars of business. I've lost my business. I've lost my friends, my family. I've lost everything that is important to me. I've lost my ability to dance and be social and kiss and have sex. Oh, wait a minute. I'm still doing that. But pretty much, fuck it, everybody. This is what the world has come to. And I refuse to go down to the coronavirus. I will say this. It's been pretty good for my dating life. Because, you know, it used to be like, excuse me, hello, I have gonorrhea. Now you go on a date and it's like, hey, I've got an STD, gonorrhea. And then last week the guy was, yeah, well, I have coronavirus. And I was like, damn, my STD sounds good. Things are looking up. Oh, Jesus. It is really hard to do this without an audience, but I know you're out there watching, and I'm going to try to get comedians to commit to this because we all need laughter more than ever right now. And like I said, we're all at a safe distance. We've all got our gloves. And I want to thank you all for watching and bearing with some of our technology mistakes tonight, but we're going to get this right. And whether you're in Costa Rica, Spain, Minnesota, New York, I know all my friends are watching from everywhere, Vegas, Denver, Dallas, it's friggin' crazy. So please spread the word and keep laughing through all this, that we need this more than anything. And for God's sake, if you're in the Southern California, Burbank area, buy some takeout from us. We did just create a new takeout menu. We're trying to stay alive. Right now, it's like a ghost town. But all right, more laughs. Take it away, Josh. Where are we going?
So
let's get my audience up here.
Yes, so now let's bring the
Please.
panel up right here. Let's bring the panel up. Very good.
God, I need my, oh wait, can
So,
I have
well,
to sit
well,
here
well, we
because
can-
this is my mic?
Yeah. No, you should sit at the end.
Okay,
Okay,
I
you
touched
sit
that,
at the
I
end.
touched that.
It's
Oh,
fine.
You just-
forgot.
okay.
It's fine.
You good?
All right, let's
Hey,
let's
I
get all
touched
that.
this one too.
We do have some breaking news, though.
Oh, what's that?
The governor has said everyone has to stay home.
What?
The governor,
This
22
is
minutes
new.
ago, while we were doing
Starting at midnight.
starting at midnight,
Non-essential businesses.
Right,
Is
but
this non-essential business?
restaurants include, takeout include. So the fact that we're doing
Until
takeout.
midnight.
No. Tomorrow they can stay open.
Okay.
What?
So basically,
Explain this.
so the governor said if you run a tuxedo shop, basically you got to shut down. You run Best Buy, you got to shut down. But if you run a takeout restaurant, maybe a bank, something like that, something that where people have to go in and deal with you, then yes. So as a restaurant, Flappers gets to stay open,
Well, there you go.
Yay.
which means we get to still come to work to make sure that the takeout is properly being handled.
Because we
taken care of.
had a total of 2 takeout orders. In the
Yes.
last-
I was one of them. I was one
We
of them.
are staying in business.
All right. Perfect.
So just FYI, Gavin Newsom has decided that we are useful. That's
Wow.
we're the only comedy club maybe in California that can stay open on some level. Because no one else is a restaurant.
Right.
Like I was joking, most places, what are they going to do? Bring the warm nuts and the chicken fingers to people's homes?
Hey,
No.
don't be slamming other clubs
I'm
right
not,
now.
I'm just
We're
saying.
all in the same
We
boat.
can do this.
We're all in the same
We
boat.
gotta
But we do,
survive.
but we do have really good food.
Yeah.
We
So
haven't
I
tried.
thought it'd be good. Maybe we should just check in with everybody.
Comedy.
And just see how what have you observed in this crisis? What has it been like for you? Because inevitably, what's happening is that every comedian is already trying to be funny about it. So Laura, let's start with you. Tell us your story.
Well, I was supposed to be in New York right now, so I'm here
With
instead-
me.
with Barbara, with Beho.
What?
And
Running
I do work in the
audition?
medical field, so the coronavirus in the medical field has been really interesting because I've lost a lot of work because people over the age of 65 aren't supposed to go out, and every patient is like, "Oh my God, do you have the coronavirus?" And I'm like, "No, I don't have the coronavirus." And I wash my hands 10,000 times a day, and I've dealt with being around sick people, so I'm pretty cautious about what to do. And I've worn a mask when I need to, if I feel like it.
In every situation.
In every situation.
In every single situation.
Every
You
situation.
mean to tell me? You mean to tell me that when you and
I
Honey
act-
Bear?
I actually, I've started the we can have sex, but you can't kiss. That's I think the dating rule for right now. Stupin is fine, but stupin is fine, but kissing is off.
So here's
off
a-
But
off
only
limits.
from the rear. You can't look face to face.
No, you
right?
can't breathe on each other. That's
Right,
terrible.
So here's a Yiddish letter. Stupping.
Doggy style
Stupping.
only.
You stay stupping. You
Stupid.
gotta get a little bit of
Stupping.
Stupid.
Stupping.
Clearly, I'm
There
not
we go.
Jewish at all.
There we go. Stupping.
Stupping.
Barb, let's hear your stupping.
Fucking.
There we go.
Well, we lost the Mormons.
There,
No, they're in harder now.
much harder.
That's what she said.
Do you know anything about Mormons? They've been stupid. They can't drink. They gotta shoop.
Hasn't anyone
Stoop
seen
is
Book
not-
of Mormons? The very
Yes.
first
Have
time.
sex. How's that?
There we go. All right.
I'll stop
Okay,
doing
so,
that.
All right, so good. So just if anyone out there needs, some work done in.
I am offering my services because there's a lot of people that can't get to therapy because their clinics have closed, and I've offered because I can go to them, and I
And
I have
she's
gloves.
clean.
I am clean.
Only anal with her. No, not anal.
Not yet.
Did we make this R-rated?
No. Well,
Okay. No,
Josh.
we made it not appropriate for kids. So we're
Okay, perfect.
good. We knew that was going to happen.
Sorry, Cooper.
Or Catholics, Protestants, Mormons, Hindus, Buddhists. So basically the
Yes.
the religious
We're
thing.
fine.
Yeah.
All right. So that's your struggle. All right, Paul.
I just want to say this is the first time in all of our lives that we were glad we're not Tom Hanks. That's probably the first time ever that we're glad we're not Tom Hanks. Oh, like he's laughing.
He's fine.
He's fine.
I think he knew ahead of time. He's just hiding on an island drinking my
Oh yeah, no. This was just to get out of the shoot in Australia.
Yeah, that's it.
Isn't the weird thing though is that now
He didn't like the movie.
I still wish I was Tom Hanks. He's had a pretty great life. Come on, Forrest Gump.
he can play himself.
Right.
In the movie. Like,
In the movie, and Tom Hanks the movie.
Like this
will
movie
be the scene, yeah.
is casting itself. Idris
Yeah.
Elba is going to be in it now, right?
Right.
Who else? Who are all the big
4
names
or
now?
5 basketball stars.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the movie is.
Yeah,
playing
because the
itself.
basketball stars have been tested. So
Yeah.
we're
Oh, yeah.
It had to
yeah,
be.
that's good.
Scandal.
So my life really hasn't changed dramatically that much, to be perfectly honest. Coming in and out, making sure that we get the online classes set up. And
No, you said your OK Cupid was like going off the charts.
Oh no, Bumble. Yeah, I mentioned earlier, Bumble's going really well. It's just nobody wants to meet, which is what makes it really hard. But actually, no one I wanted to meet before, so it's not really that different. It's just me texting people through the Bumble app, and then them saying like, oh no, that sounds like fun, and then never hearing from them again. So that's.
What's your Bumble? Do you have a Bumble name? Is it just your name?
It's just your name, yeah. It's just your name.
I've
But you
never-
can't find someone on Bumble. You have to keep swiping until you find their picture. So I've seen other comedians.
Oh, I've seen other
actresses-
comedians, too.
Right, I've seen people that I know
Ah.
on Bumble.
That's
And
why I went off Bumble.
Actually for me though, this happened about 10 years ago. I was on eHarmony, and I used to be a high school teacher, and actually one of my students was in the age range at this point now.
Ooh.
Because I was a young teacher. I was 22 teaching 18-year-olds. So at some point I was 29.
I think that's a Sting song.
Yeah. Don't stand so close to me. But when I was like 28, 29, they were only like 24.
Uh-huh.
So one time I was on eHarmony, and then they were like, I called them up and said, you got to take me off this thing, because for the next 4 days, my former 8th grade student or whatever is going to see this, and they're going to freak out because you set them up with Mr. Moomgene. And they're like, well,
That alone sounds creepy.
yeah, right? Could you imagine you get on a dating app and you paid money for, and the only person they found you compatible with was a former student or your former teacher? Like, you demand, you get your money back. So I remember them saying like,
Except in Florida when it's a matter of course.
right. Well, this is all I remember. I remember them saying to me on the phone to Human Resources, they were like, you have to give us a really good excuse to give you a full refund. I said, you set me up with an 8th grade girl. Okay, sir.
That will do it.
That is it. You did. Just please never tell anyone ever again. So I don't even think eHarmony's around anymore, so I feel okay.
Oh, it is.
It is?
Yeah.
A friend of mine
Oh,
got.
gosh.
I actually had to get a refund on eHarmony because nobody matched with me.
Oh,
And I wrote him, and I'm like, what? Yeah, I think eHarmony is a bit of a Christian site. And
Yeah, that's how I got
I
it,
may
yeah.
have been spilled out as an atheist at some point.
Oh. Josh, don't you have an eHarmony story?
Because seriously, fuck
I-
God at this point. Come on. I'm sorry.
before we go, we'll get to my eHarmony story in a second.
A friend of mine was on eHarmony, and she's a professional poker player, and they basically said they broke up with her. They're like, it's
Yeah.
not, we don't have matches for you because she
It's
had
not you, it's
an
us.
interesting
That
lifestyle.
happened to me, too.
Yeah, so it was like, yeah, they broke. It was it's you deserve love in your life, but we're not going to help you.
No, mine was, it's not that we don't think that you can find true love, it's that we can't help you.
Yeah.
it's not available.
I've seen a big surge in the last week in particular of likes, like Paul was saying. First, I think people, I don't know.
They're all
they
home
just
bored.
wanna reach
They're home
out.
and they're bored. I think that they can converse with 10 people at one time. One of them will be interesting enough to go through the rest of the day.
Yeah.
It's to the point where Facebook announced that they're worried that they can't handle it.
Yeah, it's gone blank a few
Right.
times.
Facebook has too many friends.
I do have to tell you that I do think the group texting of the dick pic should stop. That's like
What? There's group pixing. Really? Why don't you show one of them? No. Hey, my
Did we hear-
godson's watching.
But did we hear that Netflix has actually been told they gotta like reduce the streaming because there may not be enough internet if everyone's at home?
It's the first time Netflix has been told to chill out.
Netflix, yeah, say Netflix.
Netflix
It's
and
time
chill.
for you to chill.
There it is.
Chill
I think you owe us
Netflix.
$1 for that.
Hey, by the way, if you are laughing and you think this is funny, it is and it isn't, but we do have a Venmo account, Flappers-Comedy. Nobody's getting paid. We have no income coming in, but if you do decide you want to make a donation, please do, and we'll give it to the comedians. You can even mention if someone gave you a good laugh that your donation wants to go to them, and we'll make sure we take care of it because we're trying to keep comedy alive and comedians too.
Yes.
So,
Indeed.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And now there was more.
like
I'm
a-
not going to go away from you into the data.
Me?
There was more there.
Me?
We were talking about before the podcast. You made it very clear.
Barbara's not a performer
You
at
made
all.
it very clear that you had some pointed
Is my-
observations about dating, and I want to get to that.
Pointed observations about
Yes.
Let's see. Is anyone watching this? Can you like me right now? Do you like my dress? Do you like my shoes?
Her fishnet stockings. Anybody like those? So this isn't really a comedy show. This is Barbara getting a date show. Is this what this
This
is?
is called OK Flappers.
Okay, Flappers.
Plenty of comedians.
Plenty of comedians on stage.
Plentyofcomedy.com.
We're gonna get Josh laid again this
E-comedy?
decade.
I know. The funny thing is that and every there's a lot of comedians out there who are similar to me in that they're loners who don't have sex much. And,
Yeah.
This has been great for you.
well, it's been no change for us.
It's the same.
I mean, we're used to, like, people are like, how am I going to get it on without physical contact? I'm like, okay, long hot showers. When Star Trek: The Next Generation started season 3, I'm giving you survival tips.
Well, can I add to that though? Because
Yeah.
when I look on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat, all my couple friends who you just assume would just be having sexapolia or whatever you call it, sexamania. Instead, sexamania, and dressed up like Hulk Hogan and whatever. The thing is, they're not. They're all 6 feet away from each other too. So almost all of the images that I see are a picture of them about 6 feet away going, with the man of my dreams, isn't she pretty? Like, but they're not near each other either.
Paul, have you been married?
No.
Okay.
These are my 24. But you have to understand, I don't hang out with anyone.
I was married for a long time.
Yeah.
Sequestered
These
with
are all
your loved
24.
one. It's
I
like,
was just
ooh.
going to say the quarantine's good for me. I got wine.
Right.
I'm by myself. I got my dogs. Things are keep me quarantined, baby. That's
yeah.
all I'm saying.
We were talking about this before too, but there's got to be out there at least many people who, like, the day before this was announced, like, they turned to their significant other and said, this isn't working out.
Right.
And then
they're
I
stuck.
Can I
wouldn't
take that
be with-
back?
yeah.
Can I take that back?
We're separated but quarantined.
I wouldn't be with
That's
you.
the new show, separated but quarantined.
I wouldn't be with you even if it was the end of the world.
Now it's the end of the
The
world.
world.
And they look like a real hypocrite.
Yeah.
You know
They're
what?
sharing a lease.
This is why Love is Blind is so popular right
Oh,
now.
Oh, yeah.
It totally fits the quarantine
Okay,
model.
I don't watch that.
Oh,
I don't watch
Someone
that either.
explain it.
It's
I don't
Someone
want.
explain it.
I
What is it?
it made my head explode.
It's perfect. It's totally
like
the
The
quarantine.
Voice, but with
Look,
dating.
the girl is quarantined in her own quarters. The guy is quarantined in his quarters.
Okay.
And they cannot see each other at all.
So it's blind date.
Well, but again, they're both safe. It would work perfect right now during this whole situation. And then they talk to each other and have conversations. And when they decide they really like each other, one of them will ask the other or propose to the other one. And when they do propose, then they get to see each other.
Oh, so
Yeah. So the
Gotcha.
whole thing was there wasn't an ugly one in the bunch. Let's be honest.
Then
So-
where's the fun of that?
Well,
I need to be on that show.
Because we can't have someone being body shamed on national You know what I mean? Like, oh, poor Roger, he got whatever. I mean, or poor Cindy,
Remember
she
the old
got-
school dating game? There
Oh,
was
my
like
God,
always
we're
like
up
one weirdo in the
We're-
back. Were we getting feedback up there?
Apparently, we're up to 31
Repeat.
viewers. Repeat.
The Flappers Venmo.
Oh, yes, please.
Thank
help,
you.
Help support Flappers through these trying times. Please do.
Flappers-comedy.
Yes.
Right? Flappers-comedy Venmo.
I'm
See,
getting.
they don't think
Flappers
they don't, see, this is the thing.
dash
They don't
comedy.
think I know what it is. So that's why he jumped in. I was
Flap-
going to get it.
Yeah.
I know that it's Flappers-comedy.
Josh,
I
we're
understand how
trying
this
to get
works.
into the sale, Josh.
I was just going to tell him to put a check in the mail to the address
Okay.
201 Magnolia.
Just
You know,
come
old
over.
school. Like, keep the postal service working too. You know, use a stamp.
Before, I'm like, I just want to make, because I wanted to make it clear, aren't you supposed to say at Flappers-comedy? And then they look at me like I was an idiot, which
No.
apparently I am.
No.
No, Josh, we don't
Jo-
think-
you mean you, the one who set up the technical
Which I owe.
link?
Yes,
to the-
I get that. But the one thing I do know, it's Flappers-comedy.
All right.
Flappers-comedy.
Yeah, you just type that into Venmo and you press enter or return depending on your phone and you're going to find us.
Hey, this is great too. I've got my phone because who can live without it nowadays? Am I right? Thank God we have cell phones. I mean, if this happened like literally 15 years ago, we would be screwed.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
no, we'd all be dead because we wouldn't know what
Well,
was
we'd all
happening
be
up
pick-
to.
Yeah, we just have given each other the virus right
Yeah,
now.
everybody would get the virus. Now
We'd
it's
all
like
be playing paddleball, waiting for the landline to get connected. That's what.
No, it would be the 1600s. Which
Exactly,
is
when
practically
black-
what it is.
the
Could you
Black
imagine
Plague.
a 1998 AOL dial-up, like trying to connect everybody at one time?
Yeah, actually,
Your dad picks up the phone, cuts you off.
You know, we used to give away an AOL CD as a joke, as a prize to our audience, which, sorry, audience, we don't have any prizes, and we don't have any audience, so
there's
this
no-
is perfect.
It didn't disturb me at all to be performing with no audience. It felt very comfortable.
yeah, I mean, that's the other running joke. By the way, here's the other thing that's fascinating, just from a comedian standpoint. Like, this is the first time ever where all comedians, whether you're at the top or at the bottom, are literally in the same boat.
Well, everybody on the planet is in the same
Isn't that a
boat.
beautiful thing, though? Everybody on the
Yeah.
planet is experiencing the same fearful, hopefully we'll come out of this better people at the end of it. I mean, we're all generally feared and concerned, and we should be, but
Right.
but collectively, everybody in the world is here. We're all feeling this at the same time. I think there's something really quite beautiful about that.
Well, the CDC says you should walk a mile every day, that you should be healthier, you should be cleaner, and the whole washing the hands thing, excuse
Should
me.
have been happening to begin
Did
with.
anyone not wash their hands before?
Who are these people not washing their hands?
Single
Oh,
men,
these
Josh.
people. No, I can see
Wait,
Josh
Barb,
being very.
Barb, you go, you go.
Yeah, well, I have so many comments from all my friends
Oh, yeah?
that are watching, and thank you, everyone. I just wanted to, read some of them. One of them is from my godson, Cooper,
Okay.
and Patrick and Jack, and they said, Cooper is playing his video game with earphones. It's good he can't hear you, Barb.
Yeah.
So that's funny. And then, let's see. Ooh, I've gotten lots of love the outfits. Woo, love
we
the
go.
outfits. That might be from some gentleman callers out there. My Costa Rica girls, they're like, love you guys. So happy we get
do you
to
like
share
the
this.
rings over the gloves, rings over the gloves? Because you still got to accessorize over the gloves.
Yeah, that is classic.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
But have they been, did you dip them in the solution? or
Is
something?
this not the first time in days you've been dressed up?
No, I've been out every day. I've been
Ah.
at work. I've been out. Sorry.
Keep watch-
I've been out of the house.
So I just wanted to
I've
bring,
been treating patients,
I
actually.
wanted to bring up the hand sanitizer issue because
Okay,
this
yeah.
I need to tell if any of my staff is watching or ex-staff. I don't know, what do I call them now? I
Staff.
don't know. We're all on unemployment. I'm on unemployment. File for unemployment and excuse me, fuck Trump. Okay. Anyway, did I say that?
I don't want
Um,
Well,
to.
now we lost the Republicans.
Okay.
Along with the Mormons and Muslims.
You should. So,
the Jewish.
but this has been
What's
kind of
left?
fun because when
Have we
this all
pissed off the atheist yet? Let's do that next.
when this all
Say a prayer.
started, everyone was going, we got to get hand sanitizer, we got to get hand sanitizer. And as my team would know, I am the 99-cent store girl, and I went and I always bought 20 things of hand sanitizer. In fact, I bought so much hand sanitizer that my staff shoved it in a box and threw it in the back corner. And then the day all this started and hand sanitizer went up to $80 a bottle, my manager goes in the back and goes, oh no, Barb, we got a whole bunch, and brings out my whole box of hand sanitizer. So Who's your mama now? Who's your boss now?
Barbara Hall.
Whatever.
Barbara Holly.
No, I
So
take care of that
at two of the
hand
PT clinics I work at, because I work as a physical therapist, we have hand sanitizer on all the counters and in all the rooms, and people have stole them. It's made thieves out of people. They have taken our hand sanitizer. They have stole our hand sanitizer.
There's going to be guys outside of the street like, I got your
Yeah.
People
right here.
people are stealing toilet paper. That's hilarious.
Hey, even one ply.
One ply. People are stealing toilet paper.
One plies are really, really popular right now.
I actually, this morning, I actually had to wipe down the mirror after I got out of the shower. I didn't have a paper towel or anything. And there's part of me that almost grabbed a paper towel. And grabbed toilet paper. And I was like, nope, can't use it. Just going to have to brush my teeth with the foggy mirror. Well, it's not worth it.
Well,
Just use a towel, and you can wash that.
Well, my friend from Bangladesh, Naveed Mahboob, if you're watching, hey, in Bangladesh,
Hello.
he sent a funny video, and he's like, why are the Americans being so crazy about the toilet paper? They use something called a boda. It's like
bidet.
a
I thought it was a bidet.
Bidet?
No, not a bidet, like the thing you put like on the toilet itself. It's called a BODE, however you pronounce it. And Naveed, I don't know, but it looks like a teapot.
Okay.
And you just they fill it up, and then you pour it on your parts, your bed of roses, as they say, or
Well, you can
whatever
just
you
do a
wanna call
horse
it.
bath too. You just get in the shower and.
And we went to Malaysia. In Malaysia, they don't use toilet paper.
Sorry, Jess. Girls know about that. The horse bath. I didn't know I was going to hook up tonight. I need your restroom for a second. It's like, no. I'm the only whore in the room. Really?
Where
Okay.
she's going with that? No,
Well, no. You've never done pits and.
well, I'm not a whore.
Pits and crevices in the bathroom.
Wow.
But
Every girl out there knows what I'm talking about. It's a whore bath.
it's gone dark.
Got-
Okay.
Okay.
It's gotten really dark. Remember in Malaysia, they don't use toilet paper in Malaysia.
No, they don't. They have a
Everything's
hose.
tile.
Yeah.
And the bathroom and the shower and all is one. And so you're just in the bathroom. And when you're done, I never got instructions, so I'm not 100% sure
I've heard from our
what it was supposed
from
to
Tamara, who was our she did 19 jobs here, and still does. She said
Administrator.
Yes, administrator. She said if need be, you can use a coffee filters. That's what she said for toilet paper.
Oh, coffee filters.
Oh.
Tamara, thank you. That's amazing.
I love that because for a second I saw that judgy look on your face.
I didn't know where you were going with
like,
that.
what? No, this is bullshit. And then you realized
What happens when you run out of coffee?
Well,
Why don't we
Yeah, I was
ask
gonna say.
why don't we ask our viewers for some tips on toilet?
You can also explain that some of my friends make their coffee. Based on the
34
Well, you know,
viewers. So,
you-
hey,
here's
the thing. Wait,
34 viewers is good.
34 viewers. Hey, ask us a question. We'll answer it. Whatever it is, ask us a question. And then Amber, just keep a lookout. How are you, Amber?
Oh, wait, Barb can watch too in the comments.
because it's up on the screen.
Great.
In Bali, the most expensive coffee in the world is made from collecting the unripened coca beads that the cavet animal ate, and then the feces. They collect the
Yeah.
coffee beans out of the feces. So coffee filters, toilet paper. It's not
That
that, far.
was-
It's all back to nature. That's all I'm saying.
That
It's
was
all-
in
it's
the
all-
movie The
it's all-
Bucket List.
It's all. I actually drank that coffee. It's $300 a pound.
Yeah.
You know, when in Bali.
So speaking of toilet paper, I had this idea for a joke that I think is hacky. So maybe you can help me with it. Because I only have one, like 3 left. Tamara's mom.
Oh, the coffee filters
Yeah,
came from Tamara's mom.
mom.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Tamara's
Tamara's
mom,
mom.
if you're watching.
With the toilet paper issue, what's occurring to me is I was thinking about, there's all these books out there that are just sitting in used bookstores. And my question was, if I buy several copies of The Art of the Deal,
Just,
now on the one hand, I like the image of that, but on the other hand, I am supporting him. That's so I need.
You
so-
got to
actually-
steal it from the library once they open or break
Right.
in.
Aren't-
Yeah.
But do they have it at the library?
but aren't you kind of supporting more the publisher who probably published a really good counter book,
Oh, that's a good point.
right? Because they all publish the same stuff, right? It's one publishing company making all the different views.
That's a good point. That supports the publishing. I love that. So Art of the Deal, if you need toilet paper, that's my recommendation.
And then Instagram a picture of that.
Yeah.
And hashtag nerdy version.
Yeah,
Right?
sure.
Nerdy
Nerdy?
virgin.
Wait, did you say nerdy version?
Nerdy virgin.
Virgin.
Okay, that's
I
that.
like,
Virgin.
I like the other way though because it's kind of French, kind of sexy, nerdy virgin.
Virgin.
The vision.
Le virgin.
You're not technically a virgin anymore, though. Sorry.
No, I'm not.
I remember the day that Josh lost his virginity.
Me too. Because
He came into the, well, I think everyone in Southern California knows about that day.
I told him to stop talking about it on stage, and he
it was
won't.
it was a bit much. But then he was like, I can't be nerdy virgin anymore. So we had a big discussion about that, and I told him, well, I think you were a virgin until you're 32. You're always going to be a virgin.
Yeah,
Pretty
that's
much.
the truth.
And
It
haven't you
really
had sex like one other time since then?
Well, I had
No?
sex 4 times with her.
Oh.
I count, 4 for me. I don't know how many she would count.
2.5 for her.
2.5,
Yeah.
maybe.
Point one.
Yeah.
She was only in the room 3 of the times.
Yeah. But no, since then, nothing. It's
So
been
next
dry.
time we do this, we need to put the viewers on the screen because this is amazing. I don't know if you can get that up, Amber, but we're getting so many great comments and notes.
Thank you.
Just a thought, and it'll be really fun if
I just
next
got my hair
time
done for the non-audience show.
we do a little more interaction and show
Yeah.
what our viewers are doing up there. No, I mean on the actual screen behind us, Amber, so that the audience
Yeah.
can see. Like I've got great pictures of my friend Jen in front of the laptop drinking a beer. All kinds of good things. So we'll get our technology
Oh, this
worked out.
is the best comment yet.
Yeah.
By Maria Walsh. This is the comment of the night.
Okay,
All right.
Maria.
Maria, I'm gonna let you know. I have the authority to give you all the free tickets for tonight's show. Maria wrote, "This is like watching the dysfunctional The View."
Which one am I?
Wow, that's fair.
I don't
Oh
even
my
know.
gosh, who's Whoopi? Who's?
Is it me?
Is it you?
I think it might be. me.
I think I'm Meghan McCain. I think I'm
The
Meghan McCain.
dysfunctional view. I love it.
I'm the only one who ever voted Republican here at least once on this panel. I think.
What? You did?
Oh, yes.
Get out.
2000? I
Get
voted for
out.
Bush.
I
also
voted-
for,
I voted Republican before in my life too. So
Schwarzenegger's not a Republican. He's
No, but I voted for the recall, really, is what I was voting for.
Yeah.
I marched up the street to the elementary school. I was so proud of myself. I was like senior year of college. Yeah.
You shouldn't say I marched up to the elementary school.
That's a good point. That's
You
a good
shouldn't.
point.
I voted Republican when I was 8.
I-
They said in my 3rd grade class that I was voting, and I believed that I was.
I want to tell you about one of the greatest comedians I've ever worked with, and I hope he's doing great. I hope you'll watch this someday. Josh Blue.
Yeah.
He has cerebral palsy, and he did the greatest joke ever once on stage. It was during the Bush thing, and he said, I voted Republican. I didn't mean to. It was amazing. Josh, shout out to you. Hope you're doing well.
I remember when I was in kindergarten, I that was right at the time when Reagan was leaving and Bush was coming in, and I was flipping out because I was afraid that I was afraid of change because I was too young to understand Reagan. But I remember I wanted to be a Republican when I was younger because I thought the name Republican sounded better than Democrat. Just the name,
It's very harsh to sound
Right.
Democrat.
Can is better than
yeah,
Right. Yeah.
Does anyone wish Bush was president right now?
Either one.
Well, if he handled this like he handled Katrina, I think Trump might actually be winning on that poll.
Hey, listen, people have a lot of opinions about what's going on. If you were president, Paul, what would you do to change everything?
I would make everyone add Instagram models. I find that has helped me in my time of need here. Watching 23-year-old girls on the beach.
On trampolines.
My God, trampolines on the beach, selling their own fans only and their own YouTube streams as well. You know what? I don't know what we can do. There's really, look, Gavin Newsom just said everyone has to go home, which isn't really going to happen, and no one's going to get arrested unless it gets really bad. But there's nothing we can do except basically as long as everyone individually understands they got to do their part. That's it. You got to do your part, right? You got to not go out when you're sick. You got to make sure that you know what really upsets me is when I see
You mean we shouldn't do this?
probably this, yeah.
That's true.
Right. It's when I see 15 people still at bars and 20 people still at bars and they're like, oh, we don't care about this. You know what? You may not believe it's a real problem, but if we all just take the proper steps, we can be done with this in less than a month.
So does her, as soon as her Grammy dies, she'll be like, maybe I shouldn't have gone to the bar.
Right.
Well, if I were president, I know what I would do. I would just freeze everything right now. I would stop the banks, stop the market, stop interest, stop mortgage, freeze everything for 60 days. Let's just stop and breathe. And if we all do that, we can come back in 60 days and come back up. But the way it's going now, it's like this fader. It started with the schools closing. You know, we do a lot of college performance business, and I saw that. Then the restaurants and bars, then the medical. Now it's moving into education and everything else. So it's like no one thought it was going to hit them. I didn't think it was going to hit
You're
us.
right. We need to let people spend the money on food.
Yes.
Right, and gasoline to be able to go give more food.
Free healthcare, food.
Yes.
Sorry, medical. I'm Spain watching. Matthew, hey, socialist, here we go. But
Based on this administration, from what I'm seeing, if I were president, nothing. Maybe do nothing? I don't know.
well, that's
Do
what he
nothing.
is doing.
I would
So
send
are
everybody
you
a
Trump?
pizza, a puppy.
Oh, a pizza and a puppy.
A pizza, a puppy. Every household gets a pizza, a puppy,
And a penis.
And,
Yay!
a penis for only those in need, females over 30, and a gallon of Haagen-Dazs. I don't know. It's like everybody have a party tonight. Pizza, puppy. That's my platform.
Yes.
Pizza, puppy,
Pizza puppy, and I would do nothing, and here's why.
pint of
Because
Haagen-Dazs.
Because as you can see by the way I set up the podcast,
Brilliantly.
I'm not equipped to handle that kind of stuff. So I would say, listen, I'm not somebody else. I would step back. I don't know. I would go, how am I president?
You
How would I-
hire good
I was gonna
help
say-
around you. You hire people that know what they're doing.
He ran on a platform of the lack of leadership.
Yeah.
Like that would be how you would get to that.
Exactly. Like, don't vote for
But
me.
I know-
Why are you voting for me?
But I know smart people. How's that?
He's very non-threatening. We're gonna vote for the non-threatening guy.
What do any of our viewers have some ideas on what you would do?
Oh,
we
Hal McAdams.
Excellent. I'm really excited to hear these.
The
week
week
will-
will die.
The week
Uh-oh.
will-
Diet?
Diet? It says
week
the
will
week
die.
will diet. This
Hal
week?
McAdams. The week will die.
No, I think what she's saying is this week we will diet. That is
Right,
what she's
that's-
saying.
Hal wrote the week. Now, did they spell the right week? Like the week will die. You're right. The week is over. Gavin
You know
Newsom called
what?
off the
Can
week.
we just call this a week, please? Can we just?
Isn't this great? We all get to get tomorrow off now officially. That's.
We do?
I'm actually working tomorrow.
Do you know how many days I've been wanting? How long?
I got a
I've been-
patient tomorrow.
I've been begging to have time off.
Have you heard the conspiracy theory that Bezos put this whole thing together? Because Amazon's
Yep.
doing.
Absolutely, 100%.
Amazon is doing really well. They're hiring people, but they're sitting at desks.
So you're saying
No,
that Bezos
But
is
they
sitting there
still
going,
don't deliver to Costa Rica.
Well, what about the
closest place to the Amazon?
what about
Just
the
be
whole
clear.
idea that globalists started this for population control?
Oh yeah.
And that actually all these celebrities aren't really sick; they're just hiding because they knew this was coming.
Yeah, there's been a lot of that too.
But the actual number of deaths, and I don't mean to diminish this, I don't want to get canceled.
I think
It's
we're
your
already
show.
canceled. I think we're done. I think that's
I
We're
think we
witnessing the end
we
of
should have
Zack
just
Snyder's
we should have
career.
just done stand up for three
one
people,
and done.
But I
just like Josh's love life.
no, that's true.
One and done.
I couldn't help
That's-
myself.
I have-
Couldn't help myself.
I have had that thought.
Is this thing on?
That if I go now, if this virus gets me, I will only have sex with one person my entire life.
Which is one more than most of the saints.
Yeah.
Don't freak out. Don't freak out. It's allergies. Don't freak out. Don't freak
really-
the fuck out.
Will management please take him out? Will management please?
William!
And by take out, I mean
We
take
have-
away. We
Josh,
can take
These are
out.
just a
We
symptom.
have no manager.
Josh
have
sneezed.
no manager.
you are voted off the island. I'm turning this way.
Okay, so
I-
now when you get invited over and someone says Netflix and chill, what does that mean really?
It's coronavirus and chill.
It means Netflix, and then you freeze to death. That's.
Oh, let's
This
get
was
our
made before they
manager up
eat her.
here. He actually is here. Do we get another takeout order?
Our manager,
Let our viewers
also known as
let our-
Bane with his mask.
let our viewers see how protected you are. I want to show you.
Ladies and
And-
gentlemen, we have Bane.
On a serious
Bane is
note,
here.
I want you to know that we're trying, and that's I'm going to make another plea. It's like a telethon for
Yeah.
donations, but
Where's Jerry Lewis?
we have about 8 people on our core staff, and we had to lay them all off. But and I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble for saying this, but we're going to take care of them. That's all I'm saying. So
Which she means
How-
she's going to take them out.
However that.
Will, this is your last.
However
Actually,
that-
you're going to
however
get a
that
little
comes
Mickey.
in.
Four of them were illegal
Take it for
immigrants. They'll be
myself.
sent back to their original country.
When Barbara says she's going to give you a hug, it's really just a knife in the back. So watch your hands. She's going to take her out. Is there cocktail service in this place?
Hey,
That's
can
what
we
I want to
get
know.
drinks?
That's what I
William!
need to know. Is there
William!
is there still cocktail service when there's no?
2 people have warrants. We're calling the
Did
cops
I
on
get a
them.
Stella?
No, because we cleared the
Okay,
bar.
what do we have? Can we get a bottle of wine unopened? I mean, opened.
Yeah, I got some open ones.
Awesome!
Excellent.
Can we get a wine and some wine glasses? Oh, I love you so much. I'm tipping him.
Okay,
Believe
now,
me.
all right, question,
All right.
guys.
We forgot to bring the
I
wine.
think
Sorry,
my-
Maria.
My mom is trying to call.
Okay.
Should I put her on?
Yes,
Yes.
please. Oh my
Does
God.
she know that you are on the non-audience show right now?
Uh,
Put her in. We want to hear what she has to say. Come
all
on,
right,
Mom.
I'm going to let her know.
Oh, we're
Are you
gonna
an
take
only
Collins
child?
next time, you guys. We're totally taking
I-
Oh,
Collins.
yes. Yes. That would be
She's
fun.
going to be like, why aren't you having sex? I need grandchildren. I need grandchildren.
Oh, it's Dad. Hello?
Put him up to the speaker so we can hear him. Hi,
Hello?
Dad. Speaker.
I'm clicking.
He's
speak.
so good with technology.
Check your volume. Check your own
Jesus
individual
criminy.
volume.
All right. Well, he's
Oh, wait,
figuring
no,
out.
there we go. Okay, Dad, are you here? Yeah.
Okay.
So we're doing a live streaming podcast right now. So I just want to know you're on the air in front of 34 people.
Whoa.
It's just that how many people I
Ask
had in
him-
my bedroom last night, but no, I have to keep the parties down to below 9.
You just wanted to see if I was okay. Well,
Ask him what advice he has for comedians.
do you have any advice?
During the coronavirus.
You're a lawyer. Do you have any advice for comedians?
He-
Be funny.
be funny. Oh,
That's good.
That's
brilliant
very Yoda.
advice.
That's very Yoda.
I actually heard that from an audience
Touch
member
you
one
so
time after I got
bad.
off.
All right. So Dad, how are you and Mom handling this?
Are you having a lot of sex?
You're going to hold. All right. Are you? Barb was asking if you were having a lot of sex.
Why is he laughing? Oh, yes.
Look
William.
at that.
We're going to make a toast to all of
Oh,
our.
okay. He says we're old farts.
Here, Laura. The
Well, that-
sommelier.
why should that stop you?
La crema.
Uh,
This, if and when you ever make it to Flappers again, La Crema right here is one of my wine choices. It's a very reasonably priced wine. I hope they're still in business. What's going on with the wineries?
So I think, Dad, I think they brought out the wine. So any parting words you'd like to give to the 34?
Would
people
anyone
who
like a
live
drink
streaming?
out there? Toast with us.
Would you like some wine?
Yes. No, it's fine.
All right. Do we?
one more glass.
Oh, we need more glasses.
Thank you.
Ah,
All right.
fuck
My,
it.
my dad, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm gonna drink
All right.
out of.
I'll call you
I'm
later.
gonna drink out.
I think Maria nailed it on the head. This is totally dysfunctional view
This
going on
is-
right now.
That's dysfunctional view. I don't think Josh has ever had a glass of wine in his entire life. It would please me, since he's not my employee. He's not my employee anymore.
not-
He's
not
fired or laid off.
Well, wait a minute.
A
Wait.
tiny, teeny,
There's a difference
a
there.
teeny, teeny, tiny.
I'm gonna
All right,
No.
So-
boring.
I'm going to teach you all. I've spent a lot of time touring outside the country because I seem to get.
How are you texting in the middle of this?
I seem to get more gigs
I've
that
been
way.
doing it the whole time,
Oh, all right,
Josh.
all right.
So here's the deal.
That's what the host
I
is
was on the outskirts of I was in Ethiopia, and we're at a village, a tribe where they make basically liquor out of bamboo, out of palm leaves, and they ferment the palm leaves, and they make this liquor. And I'm not even kidding you. And they sit around in huts and drink it, and they have a Ethiopian toast. And I'm going to teach it to you right now because you will never forget this right now. You got to get some water or something, Josh. You got to participate.
Here, just take the empty glass. Just
You
pretend.
can't toast with empty glass. It's
All
10,
right.
it's 10 years of bad sex. But I guess that's pretty much
You got 2 corks.
Okay, so here's the deal. The person that starts the toast, and the people that I've gone to Ethiopia with, we do this when we get together, just to the annoyance of everybody, everywhere. So this is to Slade, Sam, and Jeff Capri, and Dan Cook. Here's the deal. The person that starts the toast goes, yo, 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 yo. And then you guys go, yo, ho, as loud as you fucking can. So that's the Ethiopian way of toasting. So together you go, I go, yo, 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 yo. Yo! And don't don't you feel better already? I mean, really, it was like kind of a primal scream. But anyhow, that's how in Ethiopia.
Josh,
But they drink all day long, so you hear them all day long. So you think something horrible is happening because they're going yo 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 yo, and it's really they're not killing anything. They're just drinking in a hut. Is what they're doing. This fermented palm leaf liquor thing that's disgusting. It's like it's Everclear. But
that's another really positive thing about the whole situation, though, is there's going to be a lot less DUIs
that's true.
because everybody's already home. So
I was also reading that in Baltimore, they're asking the gang members not to shoot each other.
Because there's no hospital beds.
There's no hospital
Ow.
beds. But to be fair,
That's the funniest thing anyone's ever
less
said.
less gang violence thanks to Corona.
Gangs coming together.
but in fairness to the gang,
yeah, but there's new names for gangs now, right? There's like the Corona thugs, and there's going to be all kind. There's going to be like the toilet paper gang, and
even worse, there's going to be improv groups that are named that.
Call coronavirus.
Yeah.
You know what
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
good
at the end of this, I think the Corona Beer
Sanitary.
Company. I think the Corona Beer Company at the end of all this, as a marketing campaign, is going to have to go door to door and give away Corona beers and be like, "We did not cause the virus. Here's your beer and a
Jesus
pizza.
Corral.
Here's a pizza and a puppy."
actually, I think they're going to do fine. And next time we should have like the Bud Light,
You guys are hysterical. Keep doing this so
Ah.
we have something to look forward to.
Oh,
Thank you,
Gina.
Corral.
Gina
Corral.
is from Costa Rica.
Oh,
A friend
there
of
you
mine
go.
from Costa Rica. Cheers.
I
All right, thank you.
Yeah, it is. I like the dysfunctional view. That's what we're gonna name it.
I don't even know who's on the View. So
Oh my gosh, dysfunctional view.
Yeah, that's the name. That's what we should call it.
That is
Yeah.
also the name of our improv group too.
Yes, agreed. Dysfunctional view.
Becca,
We'll be doing
Becca,
zip, zap, zop next
Becca has a Becca.
Becca.
Last night, the girls from Costa Rica, you and I. This is another fun thing you can do out there, and you can do it via all your internet and everything. We've been having an internet dance off actually.
Oh, yeah.
Starting on St. Patrick's Day, because Barbara and I were together on St. Patrick's Day, and we attempted to do the Irish jig, and Barbara just ended up doing tap dancing and
Hey.
some sort of skipping thing, and she didn't keep her arms down at all. And so we've been doing a dance off every night. And then we did the Irish jig, and then we had the it was a rap dance, which I did with two of my other friends. We tried to do it as a group, old school video style, and we were horrible. And then I suggested for the night that we're doing the Carlton, and then we send each other the videos of us doing whatever the dance is. So that's not the Carlton. That's the. I'm sure. Yeah, that's it. That's it. The Carlton.
Okay.
It's not on
So that's
YouTube.
super fun. You can get together and you drink by yourself, and then you drink with your friends, and then you do a dance off, and you're getting a little cardiovascular exercise at the same time. Well,
Does anyone remember
laughing.
doing the Urkel? Does anyone
Oh
remember
yeah, the Urkel.
You pull your pants up real high. There you go. Do the Urkel. There was also do the Bart.
The Bart. Well, I like to do the Elaine from Seinfeld. That's the
Oh.
one.
Right. That's good.
Can you do it?
Me?
Yeah.
What
How about name a sci-fi tune?
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
all
See,
right.
we
I
all
know there
have
was
our
like the
talents.
weird foot and like.
Soldier Boy.
No, you know what?
Oh, the
Yeah.
Soldier
All
Boy.
right, you want me to
What's the
dance?
Soldier
Wait a
Boy?
minute.
Yeah,
You
that's
want me to
Soldier Boy,
dance?
this.
All right,
Yes,
name
Josh.
Dance.
Dance.
Which one?
The Irish jig. Start with the river dance.
River dance like
Face the
that.
camera. Very nice.
Dance.
Gentle.
Right.
Gentle.
Dougie. Do the Dougie.
God, I think he broke the stage. Okay, the Dougie.
The Dougie. Okay. Someone has to teach me.
The Cupid Shuffle.
Again.
Move to the right, to the right, to the right. Go to the left, to the left, to the left.
No. The electric slide.
Josh, how did you not lose your virginity?
Okay, damn. Polka. The polka.
The polka, do the polka.
then we got requests from viewers. What? The
All
polka.
right. Here's all the dance moves I know. Ready?
The
Let's
waltz.
do it.
What the hell is that?
That looks like something Dave
Is
Reinans
that
would
the
do.
spider? Is that called the? What is that?
This looks like how we
Have
approach
you-
the woman
did
to have
you wash
sex.
your pants?
That's,
Have you actually?
that's how he literally walked up.
Hey, we're starting to run out of time.
Yes, I have to get
I-
up
I
and
thought-
start an
Yeah.
online class.
So
I thought this went to 8:30.
no,
Oh,
it's 1 hour.
Had I known, I would have prepared my material.
Can I make one
I
quick
thought I had
comment?
another half hour
Yes.
to close.
Paul Moonjean has to go run a class. By the way, we are offering online
Yes,
classes.
flappersuniversity.com. Flappersuniversity.com. We are doing everything through the Zoom which makes it so that everybody is safe, everybody's away from each other, just as all comedians should be at all times. But we are offering classes in social media. We're offering
That should
classes.
be a new rule that comedians
Yeah,
should
just
not be
just
allowed
all of
to
comedians.
Comedians are not allowed to breed.
But if you're
we need to
interested
make
in-
less comedians in the world.
If you're interested in taking a class online, we have both a beginner and an advanced level, which is special for like all across the country. Now that we can kind of open our internal borders a little bit. On top of that, we're gonna have social media classes. We're gonna be doing a comedy intensive joke lab structure. We're gonna be having classes on branding yourself so that you guys. Well, listen, I know this.
I don't want to be branded. I can't even get rid of the tattoo I had.
This or unbranding yourself.
Privates. Privates.
We're gonna be doing private lessons as well, guys.
Of course,
think
I'm
about
I'm
this.
big on
Privates.
privates.
If when the governor decided today we're shutting down all of California, there's just gonna be a few businesses, it's gonna be a lot of free time. And here's an opportunity to get that comedy career either started or kicked up a notch because we will be back. Okay? We are America.
We'll be back.
We will be back. And you want to be ready for that because I'm gonna tell you right now, imagine 3, 4, 5 months of just going, I'm not gonna do anything. The ones who are doing things during this time down, they're the ones ready.
I'm going
They're
to
the
teach
ones that are
Josh
gonna
how
be
to
able to-
dance. That's what
right?
I'm going to do. That's my goal for this
So,
sequester.
flappersuniversity.com. We have a lot of great deals right now. We really want to support you guys. And you know what? By supporting the classes, you're supporting the club so that when you guys come back, there's going to be a club here ready for you. Okay?
And thanks, shout out to Paul
I gotta
and
go.
all my
Bye, guys.
people who
Bye.
are working their asses off, money or no money. It's been amazing. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you.
Please go teach the world to be funnier. We need to take class, I think. You know what? This show is over. I am fucking getting off of that plastic shit.
It's a new dance move for Barbara.
Everything I'm wearing is plastic. You gotta get rid of it.
Barbara's doing a striptease. That's her
All right,
dance
I'm
off for the night.
I'm touching everything before I go. I break
You
all the
whore.
rules.
You whore
Hey,
touching
We
things.
have until midnight, I guess.
You know, Flappers, our slogan is still celebrating the repeal of prohibition, which says
So this is a
already
speakeasy?
that we were rebels, and we're going to be rebels. We're going to get through this. And
Yes.
I did want to just tell everyone watching, thank you so much. And again, it's a new format. We got our live streaming, but some people are watching us. This week we had 30. Next week we'll have 60. And
It's like the coronavirus. It will spread.
it will spread
Quickly.
This too will spread. As
And-
will my leg.
I was
No, I'm
going to say.
kidding. Oh my God! What's happening?
Bane has come up the back with the hand of Santa.
But remember, no matter who you are, where you are, what you're doing, try to spread a little kindness and a little laugh and a little love, and let's all make this a healthier, kinder, gentler world. If there's any lesson in all of this, I think that's what we can take away from it. And it only takes one little act of kindness. Check in on a friend who's alone. Check in on single people who are by themselves. And, deliver something to someone. You can order takeout from us and a comedian. We have a program called Comedy to Go. You can hire a comedian. They will deliver the food to the person's home. And if you have a friend having a birthday right now, they can't go out, they can't go to the restaurant. What a great gift to do that. And if you want the comedian to not go into their home, they can do it via remote Zoom. But really, I think we'll make sure the comedian stands 10 feet away from your group of 10 or less.
Which is recommended even non-coronavirus to have the
That's-
comedian 10 feet away.
Yeah, never let them spit on you.
Don't
That's for
don't.
sure.
But here's the thing, spread the word, okay? Follow us at Flappers Comedy on all the social media, because we're asking the comedians to submit stuff, and they've already started submitting stuff, and we're going to be putting a lot more funny content out there. We're going to become content creators. Do that, and do the takeaway, do the classes.
Organize and be a leader in your community. Be a leader, and let's all end with an Irish river dance.
Oh,
What do you say?
Wait.
Oh, Josh,
And also, we've got.
I'm gonna keep
got-
dancing.
just-
come on, Laura.
we're starting virtual open mics. That's going to be starting as well.
Let's go,
Stay
Ella.
tuned for more information on that.
can
And we
dance
are going to be
all
back here tomorrow night. Theoretically, it's going to run a bit more smoother. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be worse.
All right, we're gonna go out on the river dance since it's St. Patty's week, and I'm not sure. Look, I can actually do it. Come on.
You're tap dancing.
Peace, love. Thanks everybody for watching. Flap out.
I'm going to keep going until it's not red anymore.
Is this still going?
Amber, turn on the light when we're done.